You all know about the lot lizards. Well, I rode into that truck stop, still had shit on my boots. Diesel in my veins and a heart that shoots. Sorry by the pumps, high from snorting coke. Eyes like fire, and a laugh that spoke. She said, hey there, cowboy, wanna play a game? No names, no strings, just a little flame. I'm here for fun, but it won't be free. If you wanna ride me, you gotta pay the fee. Truck stop love on the county line, in the cab of my rig. We'll take flight, she's a mystery woman, no past, no trace, but I paid the price for a taste. Well, I rolled into that truck stop, shit on my boots, diesel in my veins, and a heart that shoots. Saw her by the pumps. Yeah! Wanna play a game, no names, no strings, just a little flame. I'm here for fun, but it won't be free. If you wanna ride me, you gotta pay the fee. Truck stop love on the county line, in the cab of my rig. We'll take flight, she's a mystery woman, no past, no trace, but I paid the price for a taste. She's a mystery woman, no past, no trace, but I paid the price for a taste of the night. Climbed in my big rig, roaring loud, her hand on my thigh, head in the cloud. She whispers secrets as the miles roll by, a wild adventure under that moonlit sky. She said, I've been down this road, seen it all, broken hearts and empty promises, and a long haul. But tonight, cowboy, let's forget the pain. We'll write our own story in the driver's lane. She's a mystery woman, no past, no trace, but I paid the price for a taste. We parked by the highway, stars above. Her lips tasted like freedom and forbidden love. She whispered, keep your heart locked away. This ain't forever, just a sweet escape. Morning came and she slipped out the door, left a lipstick stain on my dashboard floor. I paid the toll for a night of sin, but that truck stop angel still haunts my dreams. Oh yeah, the highway's a diesel in the dust, to the nameless encounters and the moments we trust. Truck stop love, a freedom inside, keep rolling on through by my side. For a taste, truck stop love. It's a wild ride in the heart of the night, where secrets hide.
This song is called Joanne. She's now my wife. 42 years, man, it's been so damn long. Driving this Chevy truck trailer in tow. Driving from Minnesota to Houston, Texas, tires hum along. Eyes blurry but heart pounding like a song. Gonna take a joyride, hope she still wants me. Oh, love still burns while I'm single and free. Haven't seen her since the age of 19. Dreaming of hugs and kisses still can be. Hit the road, long stretch never ends. Dark nights, no lights, cruising these roads. She was my first love, all this pain. Sunrise will break, but not just yet. Dodging my memories of drinking rum and smoking cigarettes. Silhouette of her face in my mind. Wanna hold her close, leave Minnesota behind me. She was my first love, all this pain. Hit the road, long stretch never ends. Dark nights, no lights, it's about in. Count the miles till I see her again. She was my first love, all this pain. Hit the road, long stretch never ends. Dark nights, no lights, cruising fast as I can. Count the miles till I see her again. She was my first love, all this pain. Sunrise will break, but not just yet. Dodging memories of drinking rum and smoking cigarettes. Silhouette of her face in my mind. Wanna hold her close, leave Minnesota all behind. She was my first love, all this pain.
My name is Steve Dick. Find my music under Skip Logan. Thanks to those who serve.
Back road stretching mile on mile. Sunrise burning over that red, white, and blue. No chains on my wheels, no walls on my dreams. Just wide open spaces and the will to be free. From the Rockies high to the Gulf Coast sand, this land runs deep in the blood of this land. But freedom ain't free. I learned that truth from a faded photo in a worn olive suit. Granddad stood tall in a jungle so green, fought for my right to live this dream. And today, some kid in the desert sand holds the line, so I can raise my hand, not in fear, but in pride, you see, to the red, white, and blue, and the brave who keep me free. Yeah, I'm free like the wind on a summer's night, free to speak, free to fight, free to live my life right. But I tip my hat to the ones who paid the cost, who stood to watch when the danger was lost. From Normandy beaches to the mountains of Kandahar, you're the reason this flag still flies where it are. So I stand, I sing, I live without fear, 'cause you served, you bled, you held it dear. I see her now, silver hair, strong and proud, Army nurse who saved the lost and the loud, or the young Marine with a ghost in his eyes, back from the war just trying to rise. They don't all wear medals, some don't say a word, but every one of them carries the hurt. And I'll never forget, no matter how long, the price of my freedom, it wasn't mine to belong. Yeah, I'm free like the wind on a summer's night, free to speak, free to fight, free to live my life right. But I tip my hat to the ones who paid the cost, who stood the watch when the danger was lost. From Korea's chill to the sands of Allen Bar, you're the steel in the spine of this red, white, and star. So I stand, I sing, I live without fear, 'cause you served, you bled, you held it dear. This country, it ain't perfect, but it's worth defending. And the men and women who wore the cloth of this nation, past and present, they're the ones who kept the promise alive. And every time I turn the key, fire up this truck and ride, I ride for them. Sunday ride, with a flag on my fender and the Lord by my side. And I'll always honor the brave and the true. So when you see a vet, just say thank you, friend, for the war you fought, for the years you spent, 'cause this land of the free will always depend on the courage of the ones who serve till the end. To every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, and guardian, past and present, this one's for you. You gave us the right to sing this song, and for that, we'll never forget. 17 with a beat-up case, sleeping in a truck with no heat or grace. Daddy said, boy, you're chasing a lie. This old music dream will leave you dry. But I packed my boots and kissed the ground, left that dusty town without a sound. With a song in my throat and fire in my eyes, I swore I'd make it under these southern skies. I've been knocked down, I've been run through the mud, slept on floors, tasted heartache and blood, but I ain't quitting. No, I won't say goodbye to the dream burning bright in the back of my mind. Through the storms and the silence, the highs and the cries, I'll keep on walking, I'll never let it die. You'll never let it die. Played every bar from Memphis to Cheyenne, paid my dues in smoke and cheap cigarette fumes. Lost a lover, lost a friend, but I played that set like it was the end. Got a letter once said you're too late, but I tore it up and changed my fate. 'Cause every no just fuels the fire, and every mile brings me higher. I've been knocked down, I've been run through the mud, slept on floors, tasted heartache and blood, but I ain't quitting. No, I won't say goodbye to the dream burning brightly in the back of my mind. Through the storms and the silence, the highs and the cries, I keep on walking, I'll never let it die. Come on, sing it out. Never let it die. There were nights I cried under a neon sign, wondering if these calloused hands would ever shine. But the voice inside, it whispered low, son, the road you're on is where you're supposed to go. So I raise my glass to the ones who try, to the dreamers reaching for the sky. You're not alone in the fight you're in, just dig your heels and let the music begin. We've been knocked down, we've been run through the mud, slept on floors, tasted heartache and blood, but we ain't quitting. No, we won't say goodbye to the dream burning bright in the back of our minds. Through the storms and the silence, the highs and the cries, we'll keep on walking, we'll never let it die. We'll never let it die. We'll never let it die. Sing it now. Never let it die. Never let it die. Well, the lights come up and the fiddles start to cry. Leather boots dancing beneath the crazy sky. I'm strumming that guitar, singing about heartbreak and beer. I catch a wink from a Brandy in the front row clear. She's smiling wide, tossing her hair like a dream, sipping sweet tea with a dangerous gleam. She leans in close when I hit that high note, saying play something slow, sugar, make it real slow. Ah, she's flirting with the band, dancing way too near, twirling that skirt like she don't got no fear. She's raising her glass, saying, come on boys, play. But I just smile and point to the left. That's my wife swaying in the back row today. Yeah, she's flirting, but she's mine. In a denim jacket tight, dancing like fire in the pale porch light. She says you're the best looking man in this whole damn room. But I tip my hat and hum a familiar tune, 'cause right behind her, standing proud and tall, is the woman who's loved me through it all. She's got my last name stitched on her jean jacket, and a smile that still knocks me flat. No act. Oh, they're flirting with the band, throwing lipstick and lies, but I only got eyes for the light in my skies. They can holler and whistle and beg me to stay, but I'll jump off this stage, take her hand and say you're the only one I came here with today. Yeah, they're flirting, but she's mine. I've played every bar from Nashville to Texarkana, seen 1,000 sweet faces, each one a drama. But when the final chord fades and the crowd starts to thin, it's her voice I'm waiting for, letting me back in. She don't need no spotlight, don't need no stage, just her hand in mine, turning life to a page of a love song that's real, no pretense or disguise. She's the reason I sing with these tears in my eyes. Oh, they can flirt with a band, toss their hair and their drinks, but I sing every note just for the girl on the brink of laughing at me when I wink at the crowd, 'cause she knows I'm all hers. Shout it loud, so raise up your glass to the love that survives. She's flirting, but she's mine. Now, ladies, you're all beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this heart's been claimed since a honky-tonk song. So if you see her smirking back there in the shade, wave hello and respect the barricade.
If you're here with your loved one, I want you to look them in the eye and give them a hug and a kiss and tell them you love them.
Well, the sun went down on a pothole road, and the moonlight lit up this old hometown. Boots shining and hearts in pairs, you drove for miles just to meet me here. Leather jackets and sundresses too, faded jeans and that I love you look in your eyes. From the back row to the front row sway, you came together and you came to stay.
On his shoulder, like every note's a little bolder. He whispers, remember that first song, and she smiles like the whole world's gone. 2 decades deep or just a week, love don't care how long it takes. You brought your stories, your joy, your pain, and you let my music call your name. See that couple by the bar, dancing like they're 21 again, and over there, young ones, barely legal, but love don't need a license. This ain't just a concert, y'all. This is your night, your love, your life. Let's make it right. In the spotlight blaze, singing every word like it's your saving grace. You fought the traffic, you beat the odds to stand here hand in hand with the one you love. Yeah, the guitar scream and the speakers thrum, but the loudest sound, it's the beat of 2 hearts as one, side by side with the stars. Thank you, every couple here tonight. You didn't just come to a show, you brought the soul. Now go home and hold on tight.
Hello, I'm Steve. This is a cover song. There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way, everybody said, to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if I ain't got you? Baby, ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my mind, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind, and I'm blind, so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and breathe just for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody, to love somebody you don't know, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know to love somebody, to love somebody. You don't know to love somebody, to love somebody. You don't know to love somebody, to love somebody. You don't know.
Raise your beer in the air, let's hear a big cheer. You gals on grass, start to shake your ass. Friday rolls in like a summer storm. Sunset drips gold on the water warm. Boats tied down, the dock's alive. There's a bass line thumping from the back porch drive. Dan's at the door, that smile so wide, waving in the crowd like an old-time guy. Harleys rumble down the two-lane road, leather and chrome in the evening rain. They kick the stands, crack a cold one free. Beaver's Dan's got the taps on, just wait and see. Smoke rises up from the pit out back, ribs so tender they fall right off the rack. Yeah, it's another country concert on the lake where the music's loud and the memories make. Cold beer flows, the band's on fire under a sky full of stars and a full moon's wire. From the first chord down to the last guitar bend, this is home right here at the Beaver's Den. Little screams, the steel guitar cries, dancing barefoot under string-lit skies. Couples sway, old friends cheer, cold long necks disappearing year after year. Dan leans back, wipes his hands on his apron, watching the joy roll in like a tidal barrel. Yeah, it's another country concert on the lake where the fireflies flash and the whole world's awake. Cold beer on tap, the smoke in the air, barbecue dreams and a soul laid bare. From the first note sung to the final amen, this is life right here at the Beaver's Den. No velvet ropes, no VIP seats, just good folks, strong drinks and honest beats. The lake don't care if you're rich or poor, just bring your heart and walk through that door. stars and a quarter moon. From Carolina woods to the waters again, we'll always come back to the Beaver's Den. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. Band's packing up. The fire's low and the stars are burning bright. If you're heading out, ride safe. Yeah, I'm Skip Logan, and it's time to go. Well, smell that breeze drifting through the lights. Ain't just barbecue and cowboy cologne tonight. There's a little green magic floating in the air, and if you're smoking low, we don't care. We're right there.
We came to rock with a little southern soul, boots on the stage and a hole in our roll. The bass is thumping, the fiddle's on fire, and I swear I saw a joint pass by row number 4. Now I ain't preaching, I ain't judging you, just keep it passing and the rhythm true. Cause when the music's loud and the night's running wild, little smoke in the air makes the whole world smile. Smoke in the air and the band don't care. We're playing loud, kicking up dust everywhere. If you're feeling high, raise your hand in the sky. We're all free tonight under these stars so wide. Smoke in the air and the band don't care. All right, y'all, you know how it goes. This ain't just my show. This is a family reunion with more amps and less pie. So let's meet the outlaws who make this madness. First up, the man who keeps the beat like a jackhammer on a back road. Put your hands together for it. Jimmy on the drum. Whew. If that don't make you want to two-step into next week, you're not alive. Now the man with fingers faster than a sheriff in a speed trap. Give it up for Timmy on the keys. Oh, that boy can make a Telecaster. That's not just music. That's poetry with distortion. And don't think the rest of these rebels ain't ready to shine. We got Lucy on the fiddle. Y'all watch her burn the band. That's what I call hillbilly horsepower. And last but never least, the man who makes the bass line. Now that's how you make the dirt shake. Smoke in the air and the band don't care. We're dancing barefoot, wild and unaware. Hearts on fire, lifting higher and higher. We're burning bright as the moon climbs higher. Smoke in the air and the band don't care. Y'all stay loud, stay proud, and keep that breeze smoking. You all got me buzzing, and I'm Skip Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you one more.
You've been great, so here we go. Crowd still humming like a freight train's rage. Boots are tired, the lights are low, but there's a fire in the strings that won't let go. We played Sweet Home and Whiskey River, told a few tall tales, made a whole room shiver. Now the house lights start to flicker and glow, but I got one more song before we go. One more song before we go. Let the guitar scream and the pedal steel cry. One more verse, one more row. Raise your hands high, don't say goodbye. The night ain't done till the last note flies, so pour one more round and light the skies. We'll make this moment linger slow. Just one more song before we go. I see your faces in their moon glow, singing every word like you know the soul. From Memphis blues to Bakersfield dreams, you've been with me through the highs and extremes. My voice is ragged, my fingers bleed, but this old heart still finds the need to play that tune, to let it flow. One more song before we go. One more song before we go. Let the drums roll loud and the fiddles wail. One more truth, one more show. Turn up the volume, let the speakers sail. The road calls early, we've got miles to know, but right here, right now, we're stealing time from the clock. So don't you dare let your spirit slow. Just one more song before we go. Yeah, the amps are humming, the stage is hot. We came here broken, but we left a lot of love, of laughter, of stories told in every chord, in every soul. So if this is the last, let it burn like gold. One more song before we go. One more song before we go. Let the guitar scream and the pedal steel cry. One more verse, one more row. slow. Just one more song before we go. One more song. For the dreamers, the drifters, the ones who know. One more song before we turn out the lights and hit the road. One more song. Yeah, one more song. Okay, we got one more for you, and thanks for coming out tonight.
This one's for Johnny Law over there.
Well, the last chord faded, spotlight starts to fall. Crowd still hollering, but I'm answering the call. My bike's still on the stand, keys in my hand. That thunderous rumble, yeah, I know I can. The band's packing up, the lights go dim, but I've got a highway and a devilish grin. No time for goodbyes, no time for talk, just leather and chrome and a midnight walk. I twist the throttle, feel the engine growl like a wild stallion breaking from the stall. Wind in my beard, stars in my eyes, leaving dust and echoes beneath these skies. Ride like an outlaw, ride like a ghost, burning up the blacktop, heading due coast with the music still ringing in my soul. I'm a rebel rider, out of control, no law to chain me, no chain to hold, just a Harley screaming down that lonesome road. Yeah, I ride like an outlaw tonight. Saw a sheriff's cruiser in my rearview light, flashed his blues, but I ain't stopping tonight. He don't know this engine, he don't know my pain, or the freedom I found in a 3-chord refrain. Past the county line, through the pine and the sage, riding my legend on the turn of a page. The radio's playing that last song we sang, but I'm the melody now, wild and rain. I lean into curves like a sinner in prayer. Every mile I ride, I'm lighter in the air. The world fades out, it's just me and the sound of a V-twin heartbeat pounding underground. Ride like an outlaw, ride like a flame, chasing the sunrise, calling my name with the wind in my hair and the night so wide. I'm a country ghost on a 2-wheel ride, no chains on my spirit, no walls to climb, just the open road and a broken time. Yeah, I ride like an outlaw tonight. You know, they say freedom's just a word,
But when you're sitting on 88 cubic inches of American steel, and the stars are your only witness,